let's get this thing on the road. Hopefully the mic is working. We're gonna hope at least. We had a lot of technical difficulties as I move into position while on camera. I can't see myself either because I'm trying to get the things all set up. We've been gone for 2 weeks. So right now we're just kind of being like, what is streaming again? It's great.
Are you talking to?
Hopefully I'm talking to people. I don't know if the microphone's working. Let me come take a look. It looks like it's moving, but I can't honestly tell. Because Sorry, I forgot how you switched it again.
You did display.
Oh, that's right. Excuse me.
Excuse me.
I'm sharp and the thing keeps stabbing my foot. Little shard of metal right there. Look at that. Had that in my foot. That's great. Alright, so I always loved doing this whole jungle gym thing to get into the position of the thing. I know, I just need to get better. Anyway, so we're still trying to get the gameplay working. We're not sure where the heck our camera is. Because we've been gone for 2 weeks. We had a lovely trip in Europe. We were in the UK, and we'll talk more about that probably as we go. But, yeah, so we've been gone for a while. Our setup was a little jolted. Just all the cords were unplugged. So I had to replug them in, and every single time I think I do that wrong. Even though I've done it like 4 times at this point. Mine's doing her little jazz hand finger hands. You see our Kirby and our little side cam. So I don't know. Eventually I'll probably know how to do this.
Do you want to talk
One
for
can
a while,
hope.
or do you want me to switch to the game view?
Well, that's the thing. I don't know where the game view camera is. If you want to look on the thing.
That'll work. Slay.
So that's the thing. I'm like, I don't know where the gameplay camera went.
Is this our internet cord?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like, all the cords were not plugged in. Like, our computer's, like, charging cable wasn't plugged in, so the computer was utterly dead. It's because the computer charging cable is so chunky that it's so easy to just pop out. All someone needs to do is, like, bump the cord slightly, and it pops right out. And then again, we haven't been in this room for pretty much 2 weeks and some change. So, yeah. That's been great. We love streaming, guys, I promise. Anyway, so I'll talk about a little bit more of that and other stuff as we go. But in other news, I'm crocheting stuff, so it's like my little worm I got going on here. It's gonna be a tail at some point, but it's not yet. So yeah, we had
Wi-Fi, baby.
yeah. We're always in a state of struggle. This is probably why people hire people for this.
Well, we did have somebody doing this for us. Initially.
But we're playing tonight. We're gonna be playing Paper Mario, Thousand Year Door, the new one for Switch, which I did go get on launch day. However, that was also like 2 days before we left on our major trip. So obviously we didn't have time to play it. So it's literally just been sitting here in the plastic wrap until now, and we're like, we knew, like, that's why we went and bought it. I was telling Madeline, I'm like, originally I wasn't going to buy this because we already own the original. We are lucky enough to have a copy of the original. We've both played it through at least once. We have, like, all 4 save files already, like, filled up on there. And so I was originally like, I don't need to buy it again. But now I'm like, oh, something happened with it.
Let me cook.
No, that's fine. I noticed the screen went black in front of me. Anyway, so I was originally not going to get it, but then after I saw everyone reviewing it, I don't know, it's nostalgia probably just hit me, and I'm like, you know what? That was a great game, very informative part of our childhood. Let's get it. Because we were looking for a next big game to play after. Because after playing Detroit Become Human was our last game right before we left. And that was a great game. We both enjoyed it a lot. So how do we, like, follow up with that? How do we keep that energy going? So we're like, well, let's play this. This is another game we know we love, and it can still be something new and relevant, and we both enjoy it. So, hopefully good times will be had by all. We're going to enjoy the game. I'm going to be looking for any and all minor little changes from the original, because that's what I do for enjoyment. Just find little details of things. And we might be switching off who's playing. We back and forth. Again, this is one game that actually like we've both beaten at some point. So there's not a lot of games that we do just because we have different interests in games. And just Malin enjoyed watching games more than playing them for a while, which I don't blame because if I could get the full experience of games while just sitting on the couch not doing anything, that's not bad. That's not a bad choice.
But now that my ADHD has developed farther, a lot of times playing the games helps me stay engaged because sometimes sitting there listening, because of the medications I'm on for that, makes me really sleepy. So sometimes playing it's easier for me to focus in that regard. However, I think Eevee will probably begin tonight so I can finish. I have been fighting this Squirtle painting I've been doing.
Because we got a market on Friday. We had our first market this last Sunday. And I'm trying to keep track of what day it is. Again, let me tell you, coming back from like UK time messed us up for a while, and I think it's still messing with us to some degree. But so we have another market this Friday, so I'm trying to make some stuff, but I also don't want to fret about making stuff. So Mallory's making portraits, I'm making a few more things. This is actually though probably going to be a personal project depending on how good it comes out. If it comes out good, I will keep it. If it doesn't, and I'm angry about it, then I'll probably sell it. That's how literally everything I've made so far has been. There's nothing where I've been like, oh, I want to keep that. They're like, nope, get it out, get it away. I don't want to stare at it anymore. Yeah. So we're just kind of prepping for our Friday markets. Melanie might be doing a little bit of that. And
with this one Squirtle pinning, it was supposed to be easy. It was supposed to be just like a little in between things. I've spilled it on my laptop. I've spilled it on my sweatshirt. I've spilled it on itself.
It sounds like it's really fighting you.
The colors are all messed up. I had to freehand all the flowers at the bottom, and they look really bad. So that made me feel super great about my artistic ability. I was like,
I mean, let me tell you, as an artist, everyone's like, I would love to be able to draw. Like, no, you don't, because as soon as you do, you like hate yourself every time you pick up a pencil.
I've also noticed in a lot of pictures, it looks like I have a full set of top veneers when I talk sometimes.
I think it's just because braces made your teeth straight.
So I got big chompies.
It was.
Yeah, I'm gonna put Eevee on the gameplay loop so I can hop back over to try and finish this painting. And once I'm done, we'll come over. We'll probably stream for about 1 hour. We'll get the first minor checkpoint, and then we'll go to sleepy.
Yep. Which should be pretty quickly.
On Thursday, if we want to.
Yes, we will. We are going to get back into our typical stream schedule of Tuesday, Thursday.
This week because of our thing on Friday, but we'll do what we can.
Well, I feel like we should try and get back into it because even if we just do it shortly.
Anyways, here's a game. And the bed mic is not working. Oh no, now it is.
It is?
Bed mic is now working.
Bed mic is now working.
Can you move the game around a little bit so I can check the sound on the game? Okay, perf. If you want the game to be louder, let us know.
Yep.
Let's do that. Alright. Here is
my stitch marker in.
Mario.
Yeah, I literally put our title as I can't think of a paper pun. I tried.
I don't know why. As soon as we start streaming, I'm like awake, and as soon as we turn on the streaming device, I get so exhausted just out of nowhere.
Yeah. Again, that was the unique thing we had when we were playing like Detroit Become Human, was that we're like, even when we were having a bad day, we're like, let's go, let's do this thing, and now we're just like, I'm so tired. I feel old.
It's so late at night. It's my bedtime already.
I'm telling you, I think we're still messed up from the London time.
It is. I can't stay up this late. I'm really sleepy. Nice.
Alright, so we're playing the new Paper Mario. Throwback to, this is one of our OG games, one of our few games. It was very loud. One of the few one of our probably most, we have a lot of very intently expensive GameCube games, but this is one that we had in GameCube.
I can watch the opening.
So it has more depth, I guess. Ah! You can see the edge on his arm.
Yeah, so some of the stuff they did to upgrade to this game is they added kind of like a white cast behind all the characters, make them look more papery. Let me just say, I love this game, man. Evie and I have both done one full playthroughs of this game on our own.
It's a good game.
Plus we'll play through together.
Because the one thing that we always has repelled me.
Today, I'm going to tell you the story of the 1,000-year door. An awfully long time ago. Because I'm assuming this is a toad.
It's a Goomba, actually.
In a strange and far-off land. Oh, that was really fast. It was a town where all the people lived very happy lives. It was said that the town was very prosperous. Fish. But one day, tragedy befell this blessed place. And why are these some faster than the others? A great cataclysm suckered down these people. Darkness filled the skies, and the earth roared and shook. Fire came out of the water.
The world had come to a violent end.
Egads! In but a single night, the town sank into the depths of the earth. Many moons rose and set. Stories of the town passed into the pages of fairy tales. And when the town site no longer had relics of its past, people gathered to their spot and built a new town. Why are some of them faster than the others? The word soon spread among the people who moved in.
That the ancient city lay deep underground. That magnificent treasure rested there.
Jeez Louise. Go so fast. Indeed. This is the tale of the fabled treasure of Rogueport. Yes, this is where it begins. In the tale of the trust for the legendary treasure. And the 1,000-year door starts here. Isn't it funny it's all below Rogueport? Sorry, every part of this game is going to be spoilers. This is not a spoiler free run because I can't be like that.
If I remember correctly,
the shady guy.
This part of the game was actually used to just be the opening. Like, it wasn't actually part of the game.
Finally, I have a minute without Toesworth watching over me. He's so paranoid.
Like, if I remember correctly, this wasn't actually originally playable. This used to be, like, the opening before you hit the main menu. So the fact that now, like, it's not, like, this would be an auto-scroll thing. Like, so that's already a change that I'm noticing here.
I come all the way here on holiday, only to be stuck with Toesworth. It's so stifling. She should be British. On holiday. Once in a while, I'd like a chance to look around on my own and see what I want.
Well, you have a tendency of getting kidnapped by giant turtles, so, you know,
but
I don't
now that I'm doing it, all I see is that this town has a very, distinct flavor. Oh, Missy.
That's not her speaking.
Is that her dog? Oh! Oh, Missy. Won't you buy something? I have a wide assortment of knickknacks and doodads, but this is my special favorite. Who is this person?
I don't know.
Well, that's a
We
pretty
never see
box.
them again.
What's inside it? This box holds a map that shows where to find treasure. But the box has a magic lock on it that will only open for a pure and noble heart. As you can see, it won't so much as budge if one such as me touches it. Oh. If the box will open for you, Missy, you may have whatever is inside.
Sorry, I'm working through something right now.
What?
No, you're just like, anything. Oh my gosh!
I'm eating a really dry trail mix full of peanuts. Go on, hold it. I think I know who this is.
Yeah, I think so too.
I suppose I could try opening it.
That sounded pretty good.
Yeah, it was really hard on Hermione, that one.
I also like the fact that it's like big, what, bright energy, and it's like, it's a paper inside.
Yeah.
It's a map. Like you said.
Cool. I think they just tried really hard to make everything really papery.
They gave it depth without giving it depth.
Which is funny because the first game looks great even now. Like, it aged... Things with really distinct art styles age phenomenally.
Really well.
Yeah.
Stylization ages so much better than, like, high graphics do.
Luigi. Hey, bro. I love his voice. And check it out. A letter from Pinch's Freezer to ride for you.
And you see in the back corner, that's Mario with all his pals from the first, Paper Mario game.
I'll just read it to you. How's that sound?
Because you have no voice, and I know we have to keep up with this lore.
Now let's see here.
Let's see that I don't choke on my Trilix.
Hello there, Mario. I am now on holiday traveling in the Mushroom Kingdom.
In my travels, I came into possession of a mystical map, a treasure map, actually. It was inside a box I got from an old merchant in a town called Rogueport. But since it would be too difficult for me to try to go find treasure all by myself, I thought you could help me hunt for it. You will, of course, won't you?
Assuming I don't get kidnapped before
I'm
you show
trying
up.
to. Olivia said my accent was too X. I tried too hard, so I'm trying to be more gentle.
I like your hard accents.
Thanks. I've included the map with this letter, so please bring it with you. Please. I'll meet you at Rogueport. That means you must come. Peach, this letter's a scam. It's written by Bowser. Well, you know, it's true. There's a weathered old map in here with the letter. Check it out. Wow. I just love this game.
Yeah, it's so...
The areas are so fun. The regions are so cute.
They have actual characters that have personalities.
Look at
They
that
aren't
little
all
water
just
boat.
toads.
Look at the little boat.
Man, I can't tell you how much I hated it in the later Paper Mario games, where like, oh well, we
They're
don't
like, well,
want...
people thought the toads were cute, right? Let's
No,
do more toads.
I don't remember what exactly it said in the press conference, but it was something like, oh, we want to focus on the main characters, so we're only going to use toads in, like, pre-created characters. So, toads, Goombas, Paratroopas, but nothing that has personalities. They weren't going to, like, we have toads, and that's all we're going to give you. Or random little wisp things. You know, like spirits and stuff like that. But they weren't going to give you anything like they have here, where you, like, have, like, you know, different kind of enemy types as just regular people living. Which means that whenever you defeat enemies, you're probably killing someone's dad, but you know.
Excuse me, sir. Please wake up, sir. That's Rogueport! Me, anytime I'm on public transportation.
Yeah, you did fall asleep on public transportation.
I fell asleep on the plane. I fell asleep on the train. I fell asleep in the Uber.
You fell asleep on the bus.
I fell asleep on a bus. Welcome to just all the little secrets in Rogueport. I love how as the game goes on, you discover
It's such a good hub world.
I must apologize, sir. Our arrival was delayed a bit by rough weather. Are you quite sure you want to disembark here?
You're gonna get mugged.
I'm gonna kill you. I did tell you all the sordid tales about Rogueport on our way here, did I not? Wah-ha! What's that? I'm sorry. All he said was, wah-ha! This is what he gets for it. You see there's a princess waiting here for you? Then sign me up. I want to see a princess. Is that so? Of course, sir. Well, if that's what you think, then I won't stop you.
I also like the fact that there's the implication that Mario's speaking, but they're just never gonna have him speak actual words.
Yippee! But, you be careful, sir. Don't say I didn't warn you.
You're gonna get mugged.
And then here goes... There we go. My favorite thing. When they flip them around like that.
Okay,
Rogueport.
so other thing, you got a little... yeah, I remember we said that for a long time. Because we actually knew Rouge from Sonic Adventure
Rouge
before
the bat,
we
and
knew
then
this.
Rogueport, when you're just learning how to read, it does change things. Save blocks are different. They've got black outlining now.
Yeah.
I've heard it.
I also like the fact that they have like the little opening when like it tells you where you are in location. I don't think that they had that before.
Yeah, different save block.
Also,
Just
remember
jump in?
how the save thing used to be like a little blue text box, so now it's just a little thing there.
Yeah, you just jump and hit, and it just saves automatically.
Now they have a little talk thing next to it. We're not gonna read all the stuff.
I'll read the major character stuff. I'm not gonna read the
Yeah,
side
this
character
is
stuff.
yeah.
If it's
Until we
interesting,
come
I'll
to the, and I wonder if the Fire Emblem kid's still in here.
tell you. Otherwise, I want to listen to their fun little voices. People were excited that the old bomb sound is back for the bombs, and I'm like, yes, they are. Goombella! It's me, Sir Clumps-a-lot. The question is, when we were younger, I thought he had a red beard. With
Does he
the better
not?
graphics, it's a red collar.
Really?
Yep.
I
Because
also,
look at the collars of the little minions.
we're just gonna still headcanon it's a beard.
I think it's a red beard. Cause,
It looks like a red
well,
beard.
here's the thing. It's very Dr. Eggman.
Exactly.
Dr. Eggman core.
the beard and the glasses, Dr. Eggman. Exactly. We're
But
going.
I think it's supposed to be a little red collar because his underlings have a... I think with better graphics it's different. Anyways, keep going.
Okay,
Oh, sorry, I should say his words.
I like to. Yeah, I would like to say in the chat. Tell us, is it collar or is it beard? I'm going to say it's beard.
Evie said, "Time to interact with the chat."
Well, we have one viewer. We have to make sure they're seen.
Oh, come on. I know you're a nosy book nerd, so don't play dumb with me.
Are you going for like Cockney now or something?
No, I was trying to go for like Snape, but his is hard. You have to be very like...
You have to have like... Yeah, you have to sound like you're like half asleep while also having a cold.
Yeah, it's hard. He's very refined. I've seen you walking around town asking for information about the crystal stars. I only have two voices, and
It's okay. I only have
old
one voice.
Crumbly man and a British girl.
That's okay.
Well,
I only
now
have
I'm
one.
doing the asking, so be a good little student and tell us what you know. Right now. Never. I don't
look,
have
she has
anything
the
to say to
expression.
you. Creeps. Ew.
Look, she has her
You know, I
expression
see she's
changed.
got a little face.
So before the again, we're gonna compare.
This is very Persona 5 Royal.
Yeah, exactly. We're gonna just compare everything in these games, but like, yeah, beforehand they didn't have expressions
Persona
like that.
5 Royal. Based off the game
Which is,
From Persona
90% better than
Not
Persona.
from Persona 5 Royal.
Persona 5, but
I suppose it wouldn't be right if a sassy little lass like you met with an untimely demise.
left for a little
I'm so
ponytail.
gassy. I keep burping because
Me too.
I've had like 5 sparkling waters today.
And I've not had that, but I've had the same problem today. It's like, where's...
Boys, we're taking this firebrand to our fortress.
These tiny little legs.
As you command, Lord Crump. We're on it.
Also, his name is Crump. That definitely sounds like a bearded name, you know?
It sounds like Krupp, which is the guy from Captain Underpants.
And again, yeah, another villain guy.
No! Stop right there, you weirdos! You should do her voice. Her voice is more you vibes. I feel like it'd be deeper than the voice I'm giving her.
I also like that they all went. They both went into punching position. And look at them all. I love how they're. I'm gonna ask everyone's opinion on this fight first.
Yeah. This is just like a public high school, honestly.
Yeah, exactly.
You always gotta save because sometimes you have to go through the text again if you die. Huff, hoof, harf, horf, half. That's funny.
Like he's like, I hope you understand I'm a pirate. You're not gonna understand anything else.
Blimey! A fight? Corkin! What does that mean?
I have no idea.
Look, he's just so cute! He's just a little guy with boots. I love little Baba. I'm so cute.
If I had an extra life.
Yeah, because he's the
I like
green one, because he's the extra life.
Yeah, I know. I just like the fact that all of them are aware of gameplay mechanics, but yet not.
You know what's crazy? The fact that the one-up mushroom is called a one-man. No, it's not. That's dumb. It's called the one-up mushroom because it says one-up on it. Mario's face, Lamau.
He's like,
He's
why
like,
am I always stuck rescuing people?
Like I go anywhere with smelly losers like you. Not likely.
I mean, I can do your voice if you want, but...
What? What do you think you're doing, chump? You think you can screw up my plan?
I also think it's funny that he uses the word chump a lot when his name is Crump.
Chumps, crump. Crump's chump.
Crump's chumps.
Chumps crump a lot.
I like how he's like,
Oh.
this is always happening.
God, it's always something. Looks like I'm gonna have to give you the taste of the old Crumpa Bum. He just suplexes you.
Now we're in combat. Which again...
While he's tutorial, I forgot that my paint is still dry. So I'm gonna try and put on a little more while you're doing that.
Anyway,
You'll have to read the combat.
battle
story.
time, Mr. Man. Just find a way to beat this freak of the week, okay? Don't sweat the details. Just jump on him or hit him with your hammer. Also, I like that she assumes I have a hammer.
She could. Is that a hammer in your pocket, or are you just excited to see?
Exactly. Ah, man, the good old times of having 10 HP. We'll go jump.
Yeah, I mean, like we've beat this game pretty good before.
Yeah, so we're gonna see how well my timing is.
Real question is, do you like jumping more, or are you more of a hammer person?
I think jumping's better because that requires more timing, so you can get like a double hit out of it.
I was like a jump person. I was just for the jumping strat.
Hammer does have his uses though, that's for sure. I like the fact that it's not like you entirely go one or the other. A good RPG gives you a reason to use all your tools. Sweet, you know that hurt. Wow, I gotta say, you're tougher than you look. Keep it up and you'll beat him in no time. And I guarded correctly, yay!
Oh yeah, and you can do like the fancy things.
I can't do the fancy, but I did guard well.
Yeah, I don't think you can do the fancy until you get a certain badge, right?
Yeah. You got him on the ropes, come on, keep wailing on him. So yeah, you guard by you have to just time it to where, right before the enemy attacks you. The stylish you can do, but it takes even more precise of timing.
Nice to be able to bang out some stylish, though.
Yeah. And he dissolves into little star coins.
Love it.
You did it, yes! And you got star points. Okay, points. I like how, like, he's confused, so his little paper head, like, curves a little. That's what these little things are, star points. Star points will show up here. When you get 100, you'll go up a level. Don't forget that, okay? Remember grinding to get that extra level because we couldn't defeat the final boss. We won't say what the final boss is for people who don't know, but...
Yes, we will right now! Who wants to know?
But, we did, we got stuck on the final boss for so long that after a while we were like... Because we could get close. Because the thing about the final boss is you have to fight a boss fight followed by another boss fight where you aren't healed. And then if you get past that, you get into a third boss fight where they will heal you.
So
Followed by a fourth boss fight that's the second half of that third one.
I was like, we went to like that one underground thing where it's like 100.
Yeah, we like had to do so much grinding because we just couldn't. Again, we were a bit younger at the time, so we weren't necessarily probably using the best strategies. But like, we did so much grinding just so I had enough like star power to like moves and like HP to survive things. Because man, some of those bosses in the end just hit so hard.
Is this the one with the? This is the one with the train one, not Super Paper Mario. Or Super Paper Mario one?
Super Paper Mario is the one that's in the weird like twisty world.
But is this one the one with the train?
Yeah.
Okay.
Assume anything that was a normal setting is in this game. The other one was the one that was like, we're in the side, like, adventure with space and stuff.
I just couldn't remember. Because I think they have a train section in that one too. It's just different.
Okay, you got to be Dr. Eggman, so just turn around and read his lines.
Wait, give me a second. Can you read it really quick? Well, I'm almost done. My paint's almost dry. I'll be right there. Can you just read it for me?
No, I'm gonna look at these guys having little ears, and it makes me wonder if he actually has horns, or those are his hat. Because the little guys definitely look like they had little, like, ears. But it makes me wonder, like, does he actually have horns? Also, God, appreciate the fact that everything's all pudgy in this world. It does look like his horns are a separate part of him, though. Also, I'm looking at these little, like, they have these little posters in the ground that looks like some, like, I know they said there's some Easter egg about, like, who that, like, Koopa thing in there is supposed to be, but I don't remember what it was. I was, like, on some top 10 list. I'm like, oh, that's a cool deep cut thing like that. Yeah. Love.
Mom said love the voice.
Mom said love the voice. See, you have to come back and do the Crump voice.
I'm fighting for my life right now, yo.
Well, I mean, you just have to do the voice line, and then you can turn back around.
No, because there's gonna be another voice line after that.
Once we're out of the cutscene, I'll go and explore.
Let's go right here. Okay, you got a couple decent shots in. I'll give you that. Here's the. But unfortunately for you, that means it's go time. Bam, 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 bam,
It's a rave. Also, where were all these guys hiding?
Punish him!
You saw it like it's all walls around us. Where did these guys come from?
They are the wall.
I like the idea that they're all just punching each other. Because the Goombella you see just walks around.
Quick, this way!
I like the idea that they're all just punching each other.
Phew, what a bunch of bozos! Let's just sneak out of here. What do you say?
Or do you want to stay here and
get?
get pummeled? We can also do that. I mean, if you're into that kind of thing. Oh, and look, they have back sprites now.
Oh yeah, they used to just walk up.
Well,
I
Mario
do
had
like
a
that.
back sprite, but the partners didn't. The partners just changed so that they look like this all the time, except for, like, they just, you know. That's so cool! Back sprites! Progress!
Bozos.
We're gonna see everyone's butt in this game.
Stop! You but dummies! Where'd they go, huh? You, Johnson, did you see them? Did anyone?
I like the fact that they all have names.
They're all Johnson. All of them are Johnson. Crud, they bolted!
See, I can do Goombella if you need to work on your
Okay,
thing.
you do Goombella.
But just, you have to do, you gotta do Crump. Because you're a Crump sword guy.
That's fine.
Wow, mister, you totally saved me. Thanks. I just got to give you a little reward.
And what?
My name's Goombella. Also, if you watch in the background, you see those two mafia guys there. They're about to go beat up those two guys in the corner. Just keep an eye on that. I love that's also the thing I liked about this game is that, like, there's so many little details. I'm a junior at the University of Goom. I love that. Like, again, we just assume the Goombas are bad guys, and then you realize, oh, actually, they have their own society, and we've just been killing them for years.
Slay.
Like, they have universities and everything. Nice to meet you. So, who are you?
Oh yeah.
Mario? What, you mean, like, that famous guy? Wow, I can't believe I met you here. Cool. Anyway, no offense, but looks like you just rolled into town yourself, right? See, now they're beating up those guys over there.
Which is funny because they said in the original game they didn't turn around to watch. That just happened in the background, and now they turned around to watch.
Yeah.
The boss sends his greeting. How that road taste, punk? Brother, no!
Yeah, I do like the detail that they turn around and notice and be like, hey. Also, the fact that, like, they have expressions now with, like, you know, the partners, that's so cool. Me, I already hate it here. There are freaks and weirdos everywhere. It's nasty.
Okay, I do need you to sitting down. Otherwise, I'm gonna spill paint everywhere.
That's fine. I'm pretty sure she's the one who's gonna be talking for a while. I mean, I know the place is called Rogueport, so I should have expected, but sheesh. Never come to a place like this if it wasn't for some legendary treasure here.
Oh.
What? You're looking for the legendary treasure too? Seriously? Whoa, whoa, bucko. What you got there? Look at her little cute, happy expression. Oh my gosh, is that a map? You have to tell me where you got that. Princess Peach? What? I don't know who's speaking right now. Someone, if it isn't Master Mario. Oh, Toadsworth.
Just give us your conductor voice, dude.
I don't even know how that's different than my normal voice.
Stop like you think you're British.
Bit of a coincidence bumping into one another in this sort of place, So tell me, Master Mario, what in the world brings you to wretched little burg?
I feel like they didn't have the sounds to go along with them.
They did not originally. Ah, indeed? Princess Peach sent you a letter and a treasure map? She told you she meet up with you here in Rogueport? Intriguing. Mario just doing all this like pantomime back.
Oh yeah.
I like the idea that he's not saying anyone, everyone's just interpreting these deep meanings from like a single hand gesture.
Oh yeah.
You asked me where Princess Peach is? I was about to ask you that. We stopped in this town to acquire a spot of fuel for our ship, don't you know? I only took my eye off her for a moment, but as soon as I did, she vanished. It's almost like she has a tendency of getting kidnapped. You know how headstrong she is, Mario. I just assumed she'd be back momentarily. Again, as if she doesn't normally get kidnapped. But at this point, I fear we must embrace the possibility that she may never return. But I'm feeling better with you here, Master Mario. Surely we'll find her, surely! Ah, look at that happy little man. But I know my place, Master Mario, and this is not it. I leave the task to you. I've told you about my troubles, and now they're your problem. Also, I love that Mario just gets dumped on so much in this game. Like, again, this is the only time where...
He was very cheeky.
Well, also, Mario works really well as a silent protagonist in these games. For the same reason that other silent protagonists like Joker or Byleth work, because he has a very colorful and very talkative cast around him. Silent protagonists only don't really work when you don't have a very, like, fleshed out cast around you. I believe I'll recline in the inn right over there and enjoy a spot of tea, perhaps. In fact, I highly recommend it, particularly if you're find your HP running low. Just drop on in. Yes, anyway, a little rest there will fill all of your HP. I must say, though, the rest of this town is a bit rough. Yes, rough indeed. Huff, I say.
Well,
That's what he's saying as he's running. Princess Peach? Did he mean, like, Peach, the Mushroom Kingdom princess? Princess who always gets nabbed by Bowser, the Koopa King? The one you rescue? Wait a sec, this is wild. Princess Peach sent you the treasure map? Whoa, that is really intense. Well, where could she have gone then, do you think? Think maybe she got sick of waiting, went to find the treasure on her own? Oh, I know, Mario. Come with me. One of my professors is here researching that treasure. We'll show him your map. If we start looking for the treasure, then maybe we'll find some clues about Princess Peach. Great! We're all good then. Let's go, Mario.
oh yeah.
Goombella joined the party! Yay! Okay, I'm not gonna read all this stuff.
And luckily, we can skip all the tutorials because we already know it.
So her biggest thing, she has the tattle ability, which means that she's able to go and find out special information about characters. That's Goompther the Goomba, who's always complaining about being swindled or mugged.
Me.
Bigger thing that she's most important is, in our first playthrough of the game we didn't realize how the tattle ability worked. We like never used her, and then we're like, oh, you use this so you can tell the HP of anything, like, you know its weaknesses and stuff like that. So you have, like, literally filling out the tattle log is like one of like the big completionist things. So you can tell the HP of enemy. Otherwise you're like, gosh, how many times do I have to jump on this guy again? So X to learn about location. This is Rogueport Square. It's the center of town in the main business district. It's a crossroad where many people meet, including more than a few shady characters. Okay. Master them, I got it. First off, we gotta go find my professor. Thing is, since I just got to town myself, I don't actually know where he lives. His name is Professor Franklin. He looks like this. Goomba with swirly glasses and crazy hair. Yeah, that's what happens to the Goombas that actually aren't killed immediately by Mario. They actually do make it old age, and that's why they're so rare. No one knows what like a Goomba in old age looks like.
The ones that are murdered.
Yeah.
Mario, that famous guy that kills all my friends?
Yeah. Before I forget to mention it, from here on, if you ever feel lost or confused, try pressing ZL. Alright. That'll be my cue to share information I know, which might help you figure out what to do next. Studying pays off. So we're gonna look around and talk to people. So that guy had credit card fraud. That guy's probably the guy who did the credit card fraud. That guy's calling me out for not knowing the controls. What even species are these guys? These guys like right here that look like little kind of like dogs with like ponytails?
More! I don't know.
Oh look, they have like different talking emissions. Look, he folded his arms.
Oh, wow.
That's so cool. Also look, there's reflections in the puddles. It's so cool. Also, I like how before it would say like, do you want to save or not? Now it's just like, no, we're saving.
Well, the difference here also is between the Switch and the GameCube. The GameCube you have a memory card versus here you have your profile, so automatically can just save.
This guy has a gambling addiction.
It's like me.
Me too, Bubby. Ugh. Sorry, I didn't mean to elbow you so hard.
Star piece! Yay!
This is interesting. It's covered in
Yeah, I was trying to remember where all the special things are around here.
Look at that little paper cockroach.
Yeah, look at the little
It's so
paper-
cute.
Look at him go.
He's cute.
Got cute little antennae.
So many things we can explore once we have a ton of ability.
Yeah, but I figure we might as well, like, remember how long it took us to realize you could go back here? I'm a want a Goomba. I'm so sly. That's like you
I'm so
trying.
sly.
That's like you trying to be a criminal. She was trying to see like
That's McGoomba.
McGoomba.
You gotta be able to super jump to get it there.
Yeah.
The harder part about replaying games you know really well is knowing everything you can get.
Let's go ahead and tick her off because we know we have to do that.
Breeze! Oh, sorry, I forgot. You two, not another step. Don't come this way.
Grouchy old lady who cooks stuff for us.
I wish I could do a southern accent. Some complete jerk just bumped into me and made me lose our contact lens. I'm looking for it right now, so don't you dare move. You hear me? Whatever you do, do not move an inch. Not an inch, you hear?
We have tried to wait this out before. Like, we literally left the controller alone for, like...
Like 15 minutes.
Yeah, for a while before.
You can even move backwards if you want.
Yeah. No, that's the thing. Is that, like, you can move backwards, and it, like, you'll still step on it. See, watch it. That move backwards.
Oh! Squinch.
Even though I would hypothetically...
Ah! Idiot! Idiot, you stepped on it. My poor contact lens. I told you not to move. Don't your stupid ears work? Stupid. She's actually from New York.
I'm like, where are we going now?
What were you thinking? This is your fault. Now I have to buy a new contact lens. But you're gonna pay for it. It's $1,000. Compensate me, Mr. Clumsy. Oh? Fine. If that's your plan, then he is mine, you oaf. I'm gonna block the gate to the west side until you bring me a new contact lens.
So here's another funny fact. When we first played the game, we didn't realize you have to go to the guy over here and tell him to put contact lenses in sale, and they won't show up immediately. They'll take like a level or two to show up. So literally there's a point in the game where you have to get to the west side, and we were stuck for the longest time because we didn't realize how we were supposed to get the contact lens.
Isn't that funny?
And so we had to go and like do some other events, but yeah, you had to talk to the guy over here and tell him to get contact lenses in.
Mustaches.
Me and my identical twin brother over here. See, so like we did that, and we were like, but we needed to go into the west side in order to progress the story. So we're like, now what?
Oh, whoa.
We got like
So
we
had
got
to
like
go-
stuck.
Yeah.
I don't think we can get up to the higher areas yet, but I'm just gonna look around anyway.
These gold Captain Cautious gaze, stare at your signs and plays. It's a boom, bash a boom festival. These Slash brothers, best of friends. 3 times Red Stash lands on his end. Blue Stash's belly 4 times his whack. Now all the fireworks boom and a crack. It's a boom, bash a boom festival. These gold Captain Cautious gaze.
Okay, we're just going.
I'll have to research Sylvando's accent.
That's what you picture
He's
that
so
guy
good
with.
at Sylvando accent.
Yeah, he probably.
This place
yeah.
is the best inn to stay at because it's only $10.
It gets so expensive in some of the later areas.
11 a.m. What time is it right now?
I don't know.
2 a.m. There's a star piece down in the back side, I believe.
There we go.
Boom!
And
Crushed it.
We never like 100% completed this game, but we know where
Well,
a
you
lot
know
of
it
stuff,
enough.
we know where a lot of the stuff in this game is.
Hey, boom, bass a boom. It's me, Flavio.
Yeah, that guy's a trip.
Yeah, it's like he's kind of a pain. Ah, what the heck? Oops, pardon me, sugar.
Hey, what's your beef, pal? Yeah, I'm talking to you. That guy bumps into you and just runs off like that. Unbelievable. Some people are so rude.
This will rob you.
So, funny thing. When the original cutscene goes, that he bumps into you, and then you have 50 coins, and he steals all but like, you have 5 left.
Mm-hmm.
And so, originally the line goes like, "What the heck, man?" It's like, "Mario, did you not notice that guy mugged you?" And you go, "Oh no!" And then it deducts your coins. He's like, "You gotta be more careful than that." You know, like. I like that these are like the evil versions of the Shy Bandits.
I'll bonk you.
Good luck with that.
Twilight Town guy.
Yep.
That's
Fair
so
enough.
you, actually.
Fair enough, dude. Fair enough.
I like dim places and I'm done talking. That's so Eevee.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I got
Woohoo.
only so much social battery, and honestly, the amount of stuff that, like, when I see, like, my calendar be like, I have to do 2 different things that require me to talk to multiple people, and I'm just like, just end it now.
The Shine Sprite girl.
Yeah.
The thing I love. Seeing this being like, oh, hey, it's Mr. Mustache.
Let me get the other person later.
You get a mustache guy later?
No, there's the other person that upgrades your abilities later.
Oh, the one in red?
The one that's underneath, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Missed that. Hi, Professor Frankly.
What's up? Who's there? Who wants me?
I like that one.
Thanks. Ah, yes, you. Now, you,
This is like the Goomba version of EGAD. Like, they definitely,
yeah,
they definitely go to the same nursing
glasses
home.
and everything. Wait for it. Just a moment. Don't tell me now, silence. I'll get it right. It's not Goombariel. It's not Eliza Goom. Ah! I've got it. You're Goombella, aren't you? You were in my archaeology class last year, am I right?
Wow, yes, sir, that's me. I'm Goombella, junior at UGoom. Go Goombas!
You Goom.
What else would their mascot be?
Go Mario! Of course I remember you, not to toot my horn, but I'm pretty good at remembering. You, though, you stick out of my mind because you were such an exceptional student. And that guy behind you is... Wahoo!
Who? Mario, Professor. He's Mario. You know, the famous one.
Oh! My apologies, I'm such a bookworm.
Look at his
I
face.
haven't had a clue about what's hip right now. I love that little face.
That's the best.
Look at those little teepees. In any case, his sprite looks way better. What sort of errand brings you all the way to a place like this?
We were hoping you'd tell us about the legendary treasure said to be below Rogueport. I thought that if anyone knew anything about it, you would, Professor Frankly.
Of course I know about it. The reason I came here was to study that very subject. But why do you tax want to learn about the legendary treasure? You know that most say it's a little more than a fairy tale, don't you?
Archaeologists and historians have to search for truth in those fairy tales, though. Me, I believe the legendary treasure truly does exist. I really want to find it.
Look at their little white outlines, they're so cute.
I know.
Good point. And well made. In that case, I'll cooperate with you however I can.
That sounds like we're threatening him.
I'll cooperate with you however I can. Please don't hurt me. First of all, we should start by addressing just what the legendary treasure is. Some say it's an infinitely vast treasure hoard, while others say it's a magical item. Some books say it's actually a monster, while others still claim it's an empty chest. So many different theories. Obviously, it's impossible to divine the truth among them. I also don't know how to read, so I don't know any of the theories. I'm making them up.
When I said I was a bookworm, I actually just put worms in books.
I eat books like a little worm. I jump on the pages. They're so yummy. But these glasses are here because I'm actually very blind. I can't see a darn thing. You ever heard of bifocals? Try quadfocals, and that's only on the first lens. I got 3 lenses on.
I thought the three rings are 4.
No, he's got 4 thicknesses in each lens. His glasses are actually like 5. If he turns to the side, he's got 5 inches of glasses on.
Exactly.
Don't you dare yawn. Don't you dare yawn at me right now, Evie. But I'll agree on one point. To find the treasure, one must have the crystal stars.
The crystal stars?
To find the treasure of yore, take the 7 crystal stars to the 1,000-year door. That's how the old saying goes, and with a rhyme that solid, it must be true.
And it can only be spoken in a different voice.
I turn to a different man when I speak the words of
The professor is
the great
why
professor.
Why does your voice sound like that? It sounds so much better when you do it. He's like, it's for effect.
Yeah, it's from all that bookworming I do. Therefore, if you want to find the legendary treasure, this one puts me really out of breath. You
sounds
first
like it.
must collect the 7 crystal stars.
The good news is that he doesn't talk as much the further we get into the game.
This is your line.
Oh, sorry. I can't tell. Oh, hey, I've researched some of the written lore behind the treasure, and it kind of matches that old saying. Hold the magic map aloft before the entrance to the 1,000-year door. Then the stars will light the way that leads to the stones of yesterday.
That doesn't rhyme.
Yes, it does.
Not the first half.
The stones of yesterday. Is that referring to the same crystal stars you mentioned?
No. It must be, and word luck, it seems the 1,000-year door is located somewhere beneath this very town. How do you know that? How is this not like a giant tourist spot? If you yawn again, I will literally turn off the stream. Yet the critical piece of the puzzle, the magical map, is lost. If only we had that map. Well, I hadn't eaten it for lunch.
We do have it, Professor. Or, well, not we exactly. Mario has the magical map.
I need to eat it. What? Hubbity 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 hibbity hoobada humla hoobla hoobla really? Wait, humna hubbity hubbada hippity hoobada humla huffla hoofla. Really?
I have to wonder what sound effect was supposed to come from all those words.
Humna hubbada hibbity hoopity. You actually have it. Could I just take a quick look at it if you don't mind? I really want to take it. I just want to lick it. He ate it! Okay. Astounded. This is the real thing. The one and only delicious magical map.
Also, it's just me or is Mario a lot more yellow skinned in this?
Yes. I think it's the lighting of this room.
Maybe.
You, son, are my hero. You're great, fantastic, wonderful even. With this map, we can locate the crystal stars just by holding it up in front of the 1,000-year door.
Right on, Professor.
Meow. Go golly. What are we doing just sitting here then, Goombella? Mario? This has just become a lazy southern accent. Let's take the magical map to the 1,000-year door. Off we go this instant. I'll lead the way to the sewers underneath the town.
And he's very spry for his age.
Wahoo!
And
Jump around in here and touch everything. Wow. I don't think there's anything in here right now, but...
No, the only thing you can get out here is that, like, if you miss, like, for instance, like a major boss for a catalog, it'll appear in that trash can. Also, you look up here, you can see, like, the little symbols in the top corner are for the puny puzzle that we have later on in, like, the third world. And there's the train in the middle right there.
Yeah.
And,
2 more maps.
yeah.
Love this game. I bet you didn't know this rotten old thing came off, did you? I broke the environment. We can use this pipe to get down under the city streets. Come on, both of you, let's keep moving.
I'm like, where did that gate go?
Oh wait, hang on a second, Mario. Something just occurred to me. I'm fairly certain there are quite a few hoodlums below, so keep your guard up. Would you two like to practice your action commands before we descend?
Nope.
They're the basics of battle, after all. Really? A master, are you? Okay, maybe you have to practice them once, just to be safe. A bold young lad, aren't you? A quick refresher.
I'm gonna tell you it anyway.
Match was shown on the screen. On guard and press A in time with the opponent attack. And you can remember that, you'll be fine. Right? Now down we go. Just stay on the pop and press A to enter it.
His little butt.
Okay, should we end it here? Because we're both yawning like crazy people? Or should we just get... Why don't we get to the door then?
I'm trying to at least get to the door. Yes.
Because both of us are like...
Again, you wouldn't believe how long it takes to get out of, like, London time. It's ridiculous. Also, I like the fact that you... Oh. I think we're getting attacked by Goombas.
Slay. Typical!
Your server snobs are so stuck up. Ooh, I get to see the sun. I like to breathe clean air. Ooh.
That's funny.
Yeah, come over here, scruffy mustache man. We're gonna teach you some proper manners. Leave him alone. Can't two academics and world-famous hero wander the sewers of a port town in peace? You know, that exact scenario. If this is your usual greeting to visitors, then you must have learned it down here because it stinks.
LOL. The it stinks line is really funny to me.
Ouch, that was cold. What, you're too good for a fight? Ain't looking to tussle, then stay out of the sewer. Nobody doesn't start a fight with us. Nobody, let's get him. Our whole personalities were fighting you. This is just to teach you about, like, the difference between, like, look at them all in their little attack phases.
They're so cute.
Goomba, Spiky Goomba, and Paragoomba. Whole Goomba family tree. The only one you should worry about is the fellow in the middle. I'm gonna just read his lines for you. The Spiky Goomba. See that spike on his head? We'll jump on that and you're the one who will take damage. The Paragoomba is airborne, so your hammer won't reach him. You'll have to jump for him. You get what I'm saying? Study the opponent before you choose an attack method. Be ready for the tricky action commands when you're attacking and blocking. Now, go get him. Oh, that's right. I forgot to tell you something vital. Press Y to change the order to attack in. Attack first if you feel like it, Goombella. Don't forget that. I'll be over here watching until you do your thing from a safe distance, but good luck. It's like, I'm not going to assist you in any way.
But actually, you suck, and screw you.
So, Goomba, yeah, I'm one of those in case you hadn't noticed. It says, Goombas are underlings of underlings. No standout features to note. That's totally rude. Maximum HP is 2, attack power 1, and defense is 0. Oh, I kind of get the underling thing now. But anyway, yeah, so if you see here, the reason you tattle is because then it shows you their HP bar. Which is very helpful. And tattle on all these three so we can... I like the type she just has a dictionary on her. Like, I beat you with the power of research! That's a spiky Goomba. A spiky-headed Goomba. What a creative name. I also like how her, like, all her, like, entries are kind of sassy. Maximum HP 2, attack 2, defense 0. Guess the spike helps boost its attack compared to the average Goomba. The addition of the spike means you'll hurt your feet if you jump on it. Duh. That's a Paragoomba, basically a Goomba with wings. I'm jealous. Maximum HP is 2, attack is 1, defense is 0. You can't hammer it while it's flying, but rough it up with a jump and it'll totally plummet. It loses its wings. Does it become a regular Goomba for the rest of its life? No one has ever talked about this. That's what I'm saying.
What? Oh.
We just take away his wings and he's just left crippled for the rest of his life? I also like the little animation they had for how the star points go into the corner. That's pretty cool. Ha! Later, losers. That felt awesome. Do you want to read that?
I can't.
Are you ready, Mario? There are plenty more where that came from, and they'll have it in for us. When they attack, try to hammer them or jump them while in the field. Attack successfully, and you can perform a first strike when you enter battle. If an enemy catches sight of you, be sure to thump him as you go into battle. And they can do the first strike thing on me if I don't pay attention, so.
So true, dog.
As far as we can go for right now, because, look at his little Goomba bye. Because we don't have any abilities yet. Transitions look nice. I mean, they look nice to begin with the paper transitions, but now they look just really nice. Like, you can try and jump on, like, enemies for the first strike, but it's easier to miss that way. I like doing with the hammer if I can, because it's much easier to hit with. At least to aim with properly. They also changed this "you struck first" thing to, differently. Unfortunately, this was the last time that combat was really good in Paper Mario, because this is the last time they truly treated it like an RPG. Because this game, the game before it, and then Super Paper Mario were the only ones that really, like, treated like an RPG. Because then, you know, you had Super Paper Mario, which was a very good game, but it was really just a Mario game with the paper format. Got an item, yay! Got him. It's the only thing with, like, the 2D styles that sometimes you just will be, like, right next to the enemy and not actually hit them. That's why I prefer to use the hammer, because it's easier to do it with. Cool thing is that later on you get a badge that lets you jump on spiky enemies anyway. Which is always fun, because then you're like, haha, take that. Your spikes are doing you nothing now. Fire flower. Look. I got...
Oh, what? What? Why did you do that? Bella, no! Why did you jump in the water like
I want to see what happened.
You can fall and you get hurt. Is it the original day?
But now they have, like, the whole, like, remember how normally you would just fall? And, like, before that, you would just be, like, you didn't realize you were close to the edge and you would fall. I like that they have
You would just walk into the water, which was a pain.
Which was a pain, so I'm glad that they have at least an ant. This little puny guy, we'll have to come back for him later. I do like the fact that, like, they actually give you, like, more warning now.
Oh, that's new.
Yep. Got tattle on these guys. Figure out how much HP they have.
Yeah, there's just little refinery things on the
It is just like
battle system.
this is obviously really just like so is this Spinia? Spania?
Spinny eye, I think.
Totally weird creature made of thin papery boards. Certainly looks unique. Nobody actually knows much about these creatures. Max HP is 3, attack is 1, defense is 0. Its attacks are super swift, but Should be pretty easy. Just give a hee-ya.
And then you do like 4 of those. I don't know why that just gave me like a flashback of doing like 4 of those in a row, where they had the horns
Oh yeah, that's the harder versions, are the orange ones.
with the horns, and I don't know, for some reason just them doing like the spinny thing. I was like,
Yeah, the time it just exactly. Yeah.
flashbacks.
PTSD. But this is definitely right now reading a lot like a Persona 5 Royal, where already saw a game and you just added another layer of polish on it that you're just like,
Yeah.
this is nice. So looking forward to seeing how like all the different changes happen in this game. I have to say, that's the biggest thing. It's like they don't. This is definitely such a solid game normally that I'm like, no, don't change anything. Just
There's also like a
Put
badge
it
that
on-
lets you jump like 5 times or something.
yeah.
I never really used stuff like the spike shoes, like things that made you like have special jumps. I just used things that made me jump more times.
No, I mean like the spike shoes and the ones that let you jump on spiky things.
I was talking about the ones that like make your jump like, I don't know, stronger. something
Harder,
like that.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's different attack badges. Honestly, I mostly went with just like, yeah, the multi-jump and then some special hammer abilities, because the hammer will always be like a stronger like hit. The jump is better like when you need to hit multiple things in a row.
Okay.
I also love the fact that like, oh, just random big blue block here. We're not going to touch it.
Ah, ooh, ah, wah, ooh. I love how he has his little. Wah, ooh, ha, ah, ooh.
Strange black key.
Now off to get our first ability.
Yep.
You really forget how long this game is an RPG. Like this is a decently long game.
It's a chunky game. I expect we're going to be at this for a while. Hey, you can you hear me? You can. That must be your hero of legend.
What?
Oh, only the great hero of legend can hear my voice. Yeah, everyone else, nothing. See, long ago, an evil spirit cast a curse on me, locking me in this chest. It was a real drag. Been here ever since, waiting for a long, long time for the hero to come by. So, yeah, anyway, big guy, what brings a hero like you to a place like this?
Mario, a word with you? I'm not exactly confident that we can trust this chest. I think it may be best to not mention that we're looking for the crystal stars. Well, drat. I just said it out loud! What's wrong with me?
Oh yeah? Searching for the crystal stars, are you now? So you really are a hero. Well, you're definitely going to need my help if you hope to get those bad boys. So, first you should look for the key to this chest, then use it to let me out. Definitely. Not sure how this chest guy would know anything about crystal stars. What do you think we ought to do? Well, I know my vote goes to you finding that key. I'm sure it's around here somewhere. This is what the key looks like, by the way. Come on, being stuck in a box is no picnic. I'm counting on you, oh great legendary hero. Whoa, what? You already found the key? Oh man, I owe you big. Yes, thank you. Ha! Thank nothing.
Wee-hee! Fools!
Cool. Now I'm dark and
This looks really cool.
I'm purple with dimension.
Oh boy, did you fall for it! I burned you! What, you think I was gonna help you? Instead, I'm gonna spread a little of the suffering I've endured in that stupid box. Yeah, sorry, but those are the breaks. I'm gonna cast an evil, terrible curse upon you. Buggly, wuggly, whoa! You're cursed!
Yeah, we get struck by lightning now. Remember how before it just used to be flashing light?
Yeah. Whee! Enjoy that curse, sucker. You've got what you deserve. Look
Also,
how happy it
I
looks.
know, that's so cool.
You want to hear about all the sweet curse I just dropped? Then listen well. From now on, if you press Y in certain areas, you'll turn it to a paper airplane. Trembling yet. Suffer the rest of your days under my terrible curse. Ooh, oh, I can't help but chortle. You're doomed. This curse is pretty rough. Yes, so I suppose I owe it to you to explain it. You can read the rest of this.
Eddie, if you stay on an airplane panel like this one, the floor will start to glow.
I mean, we don't really need to do all this because it's just a tutorial right now.
Yeah, it's a long story short. We're gonna learn the paper airplane ability, and then now we fly.
Suffer total aerodynamic humiliation. You having a good time?
No, I couldn't go forward. That was just. And then we to D-plane. To be honest, do you fully understand the peril that curse has bestowed upon you? Farewell, you foolish fool! Sounds like Francisca.
Kobe.
So, wow, wow, what was that guy's beef? I like the idea that I'm going through this whole thing, and to the outside they're both like, so, you think Mario's coming back at any point, or?
Oh, he's gonna, huh? I'm sleepy.
Now they have
I'm ready to find the door so I can go sleepy.
And now they have a label behind that. Like, it's just plane now. I was like, whenever you're playing, you're like, they just magically roll up into, like, your little plane.
That's right. Oh, Mario! Kumbella! Look at that! The door's so slow.
It is a sleigh door.
Is that the 1,000-year door? I can't believe it's real! So the legends are all true. Come, let's move closer. Wow.
You got special glowy lights. See, that means something magical is going on. Professor, what's going on? Super magical light show. I like the addition that now that part becomes color as well. Before it was just like, you know, it had a little like the origami thing popped up. I can now use Sweet Treat. Which is always a great move in a pinch.
It's like the best move.
That one and the earthquake one. Professor, the map. What was all those strange lights?
I don't know, Gumbella, I'm too sleepy.
It looks like the information related to the location of the crystal star. And that shining light, it looked like as if a mysterious power was given to Mario. Well, one way or another, we should return to my place and study the map closely. Get to a safe block, because we're so tired. I see. You understand it, Professor?
Nope.
Of course I do, and I shall explain. The first thing to know is, this map is truly astounding. Somehow, this map contains radar-like functions. It's showing us the location of a crystal star. Looks like the first crystal star is found in a place called Petal Meadows. Petal Meadows? Yes, the area is a vast meadow that lies far to the east of Rogueport. To tell you the truth, I've always thought the place was a tad suspicious. The name Petal Petal Meadows, that's so hard to say, did come up from time to time in my research. Okay, fine, so we'll go there. Does anyone know how to get there or what? I'm fairly certain that somewhere beneath the sea is a pipe to Petal Meadows. If you could just find that, you'll get there instantly. Pipe travel efficient. Say, by the way, Mario, I'm curious, how did you get that map anyway? From Princess Peach, really? Her Highness sent this to you, Mario? This Princess Peach, that wouldn't be her, would it? As I show you a picture with my text box? Oh, yeah. So it is her! Your princess came to see me the other day. She wanted to learn about the treasure. I told her about the crystal stars, my suspicions about Petal Meadows. That's so hard to say. Doesn't seem likely, but perhaps she tried to go to Petal Meadows on her own. No, Professor, there was another suspicious group asking about the same thing. I can't imagine Princess Peach getting involved with them. Alright, it's settled. Off to Petal Meadows you two go. Princess Peach indeed went there. Your first priority must be to catch up with her. Collecting the crystal stars is a means to an end, and that end is Princess Peach. Why should I pick this up without hands? Aren't you coming, Professor? No, I'll stay in town and ask around about Princess Peach and that suspicious gang. Besides, I doubt a shriveled old Goomba like me could handle the trials of the road. Of course, if anything happens and you need some advice, come see me, okay? Shriveled old mushroom. You got it, Professor. Well, Mario, we're off. Give it your best. Now then, allow me to give you both a proper farewell.
Mwah, mwah.
Ah, Mario, there's something I forgot to mention. Firstly, about the light we saw shining on you. My reckoning, Mario can now perform what is known as a special move. Special move? Yes, it's, well, stuff like this is better explained by example rather than words.
Tutorial time.
Let's try it out. No, thank you. I know how to use these. This is very important. You better listen. I mean it. Are you ready to listen? No, thanks. You're absolutely sure? Well, alright. Just remember, in battle, the bigger your audience, the better. Mario, it's scary out there. Take this with you. Get our first badge. Power Smash is always a reliable one. It's called a badge and it's incredibly helpful. You see, depending on the badges you have equipped, you'll get much more powerful. It's important to know what effect it will be when you first get equipped a badge. Would you like to practice? No. Are you absolutely sure? This is the last time I'll ask. Do you want to practice? No, I'm fine. I see. Just remember this one part for me. You must equip badges for them to take effect. By the way, you need flower points to use the Power Smash move. Battle, you should watch not only your HP but your FP too. Did you get all that? Well, here's hoping you find that pipe to Petal Meadows. Now, who the heck are you? This is new.
Who's this guy?
I have no idea. Hey there, kid. You got a minute to learn what it means to fight? Like, fight with your whole heart? I can see you're brimming with potential, kid, but there's a heap of stuff you don't know about fight. Stylish moves, hidden and big, there's a whole list. Feel free to hit me up if you got a question, friendo. Who am I? There's some who call me the Battle Master, and I don't stop him. But I could. With fighting. Anywho, I got great, like, traveling, training, some third thing. If you see me, give me a holler.
He must be a tutorial guy.
I'm guessing he just helps you with the timing thing. Which honestly is not a hard thing to learn, so I'm guessing that's just an extra set of training wheels for new players. Okay, so we're at 10:30 now, so we've let's do a little sign off here. But we've not gone terribly far in the game. Again, Paper Mario is a very long game. But we are going to go and play through it because we love this game so much. You know, it's going to be a thrill to go through it again. We're also just kind of tired tonight because, still kind of on London time. I already had some social energy burn up earlier today because I've kind of been, you know, working on stuff. And then we, you know, had a friend over earlier. So, Yeah, and also I had to go through technical difficulties
Actually,
again,
because
which I always...
I
Yeah, always a pain. But anyway, we'll be back on Thursday. Play a little bit more of this. Maybe we'll actually get to Petal Meadows. I think we got a mini boss before we do that. I'm pretty sure we have to fight the blooper guy. But anyway, and hopefully just also in the beginning of any RPG, it takes a little while because you're weak and you can't do a lot. But then once you get going, you can go a lot faster.
Yeah, I have to pee.
Yeah. So anyway, we'll be back on Thursday, and we'll see you.